Welcome, Hoarders. Today we'll be playing some more Grand Theft Auto 5, and today I'm going to be testing the Ocelot Jugular. I did change the color. I did have it orange, but I looked up a reference picture. I will throw up a picture of the vehicle that I used for the reference picture. It was a Jaguar. I don't remember what it was. It was like XE something. I don't know. I'll put the picture up and then have what it's called underneath. I don't remember off the top of my head, because I had to look it up. It's basically, if I can see another one, I just saw one of them on the street. Now that I saw like 2 or 3 of them on the street, I'll never see another one. It's kind of like the Jackal that's on here, or I don't even know if it is the Jackal. There's a car on the street that looks pretty similar to this, but it's the other vehicle's also based on a Jaguar. So that kind of makes sense. But this car, I love the sound of it. Let's start with that. I absolutely love the sound of this car. The handling's good if you're going... I shouldn't say when you're going in a straight line. Like, the handling's good other than sometimes you get a bit of understeer. But that's not a huge issue. Acceleration's pretty good. It is 4-wheel drive, which is extremely helpful. The top speed isn't great. The braking's pretty good. Pretty much any of the newer cars, you're going to have good braking. What else? Quite a few customization options, which if you go to yesterday's video... you'll see that I have an episode of the customization options for this car. Not really much more to add on to that. So let's head on over to the test track and see what we can get with this. Okay, I think we're gonna get a decently good time with this. I'm thinking like a 2:10. Like 2 minutes 10-second lap, I think is about... Oh no, I think that sounds about where we're gonna be at with this. Like 2:10 or 2:12, something around there. I did have to redo this though, so my ballpark should be pretty good. What happened the first lap that I tried, I was playing too much Gran Turismo and I tried to switch to first person, and instead of touching the touchpad, I pressed R1, which is the handbrake. You carry a lot of speed around that turn with this car. There's a lot of other cars that you really can't hit that type of speed around those turns. Hard brake. Try to keep it on the yellow line, kind of. Okay, the interior's not too different. It's one of those like copy and paste ones that they do pretty often. I did learn from the first lap that the car goes pretty quick around these turns, so you actually have to let off the gas a little. Hit the apex pretty good on that, actually. Get it through here pretty good. Hard brake. Hard brake. Now just floor it down here. Such a great sounding car. Brake, try to keep it inside the yellow. Okay, what did we get? A 207.830. That's a pretty decently quick time. A bit faster than what I thought it would be. But let's now head on over to leaderboard and see where we placed. On the test track, the Ocelot Jugular finished in 23rd place at 2 minutes 7.830 seconds. Actually, a pretty good time from the car, but the one complaint that I would have is the price. Yes, the X80 Proto and the Tyrant, I believe both of those are more expensive than the Jugular, but they're not by, like, they're not that much faster for the price that those cost. This vehicle, like I said, it is four-wheel drive, so it is going to help you get off the line better, and it was making a lot of those turns at a faster speed than some of the other cars I've used. Like, you could really feel it. But let's go over now to the drag track and see how well it does over there. Okay. Now for the easy race. I do like the color on this. The only issue I had with this style was that there's an Ocelot Jackal livery, but the livery color's yellow. It would be nice if you could get it like the flat black, like my reference picture has. Unfortunately, you can't get that on here, but you can get like a flat gray, or not even flat, like classic gray racing stripes. That's pretty much the only thing you can get, though, that'll look close. Okay, we got a 22.625 seconds. Sounds like a decent time. I don't really know, though, so let's head on over to the leaderboard and find out. Again, the Ocelot Jugular got a good time. This time it's even better, coming in 9th place at 22.625 seconds. Extremely close with the Pegassi Tesseract, which I believe that was the car when I tested it. I was extremely disappointed, just because the cost of that vehicle was so incredibly high, compared to how well it did. I think that was like a $3+ million car, and it was even slower than this $1.2 million car, which is crazy. I believe this was the, I think the Jugular was 1.225 mil. A very, very good car. I would have to definitely recommend this if you want a good vehicle just to drive around on the map and mess around with. It has a great, like an unbelievably great sound to the exhaust, which a lot of the other vehicles in this game don't have that gargly of a sound, especially on a sports car. It seems almost like something you'd hear from a GTR in real life. I love the sound of it. It's a really fun car to drive, handles pretty good, has a good top speed. Not great, but a good top speed. But that's going to be it for this episode. Post in the comments down below of a vehicle you would like to see me post or next video of. But that's going to be it for this one. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy the video, check out one of my previous, next, and related videos, and don't forget to check out my social medias in the description down below.